And tonight, a divided Washington is closer to another government funding lapse.
And this time, the Department of Homeland Security, or DHS, is at risk of a shutdown after Senate Democrats and Republicans failed to come to an agreement. Layla Cox has the latest.
A Senate vote is necessary to prevent a partial shutdown of funding for ICE, Border Patrol, TSA, FEMA, and the Coast Guard. Senate Republicans hope to pass a temporary resolution to extend DHS funding in the 2026 fiscal year.
The House has done its work. We've passed our appropriations bills. We've sent them to the Senate.
Congresswoman Jen Kiggans tells 13 News Now Democrats are again holding up pertinent legislation and measures she says it takes to protect not only the Commonwealth, but the nation.
It's the Department of Homeland Security that's being held up. They are continuing to side with illegal immigrants who are criminals and advocating for those people.
Democrats are calling for reform to ICE operations after blocking a bill to advance DHS funding on Thursday.
ICE, I believe, discriminate against particularly folks of Latino heritage, whether they're citizens or not. We have
Democrats say they want stronger restrictions on roving patrols, more use of judicial warrants, and tougher use of force policies. Kiggans says the reform Democrats are calling for is arbitrary and has led nearly 260,000 federal employees to be at risk of not getting paid.
We certainly need FEMA. TSA is important to the security of air travel, and then the Coast Guard that protects our borders. So the fact that the Democrats in the Senate have chose to play partisan politics and hold those paychecks hostage again is the wrong thing to do.
Officials say TSA agents and federal workers at FEMA and the Coast Guard will continue to work, but at a limited capacity. With the Senate out on a week-long recess, DHS agencies and operations could face the consequences for at least 11 days. Unless an agreement is reached on both sides of the aisle.
We are on a 48-hour recall, so if we need to head back to Washington to make sure we vote either on a continuing resolution or on this appropriations bill for DHS, that we will all head back there to proudly do that.
Layla Cox, 13 News Now.
House Speaker Mike Johnson says the impact of a DHS shutdown would not block immigration enforcement operations, as the president's spending bill that passed last year gave ICE billions of dollars to expand and bolster activity.